Well, last season we started the year 14-0 before we finally lost a game, and this year we started 1-0 before we lost a game as we lost in our last one against Carolina 27-24. We have gone to overtime both of our first two games this year. Hopefully we can avoid that today and still get a win. We do have one upgrade point for defensive tackle Demetri Thomas. He's going to get +1 to block shedding, hit power, 2 to play rec, and 1 to tackle. Then we have our rookie wide receiver Rashard Devine. He's going to get 3 upgrade points, 1 to agility, 1 to release, and 3 to deep route running. Today we get to take on the Washington Commanders, who are led by a 78 overall quarterback in Steven Stern. At running back is a 76 in Emmett Tongue, backed up by a 79 overall. Tongue was actually one of the guys I looked at drafting in the past draft before we ended up going with Eli Craig. But at wide receiver, they have a 90 overall in Terry McLaurin, an 80 overall in Taj Booker, and an 82 in Jahan Dotson. At side ends, a 77 overall Cade Otton. Left tackle is a 77. Left guard is going to be a 75. Center is going to be a 77. Right guard is going to be a 76. And right tackle is going to be a 77 as well. Now on defense, they still have Chase Young because in this universe, I don't believe he ever left the team, but he is a 93 overall. At right ends, an 84 in Montez Sweat, another guy that never left this team. Defensive tackle is a 78, and the backup is a 59. All right, let's try to run up the middle a little bit. Outside linebacker is a 79. Middle linebacker is going to be a 73. It does show he's injured, but he's probably going to end up playing through the injury. If not, it's still a 73 overall. Right outside linebacker is a 77. At corner is an 83. Free safety is an 85. And strong safety is an 87. I am hoping to get through more than just one game in today's episode, but I cannot guarantee that. It's really going to depend on how much of this game we end up watching with how close it ends up at the end. Let's go ahead and jump into week 3 against the Washington Commanders. Washington would get the ball first, but already face a possible 3 and out. It's a 3rd and 5 from their own 30. Stern back in shotgun, will drop back to pass. Rolling to the outside, now finally letting it go to a wide open man. That's Terry McLaurin down to the 40-yard line. Now later on in the drive, they face another 3rd down. This time it's a 3rd and 8 from the Bison 47. Stern is all alone in the backfield. He'll take the snap, it looks to pass. Rolling to the outside under a lot of pressure. He throws it away, but I think that's going to be a roughing the passer on DeMarcus Lawrence. And it's a personal foul, roughing the passer. So they will get to keep the ball and move 15 yards farther downfield. So that moves them up to the 32-yard line. Now Stern back in shotgun for a brand new set of downs. So they're going to start with a play action. He's going downfield. That one will be knocked away by Reggie Bowe. Good defense on that one. Now that brings up a 2nd and 10. At the 32-yard line still. They're going to go to the running back. It's Emmett Tongue up the middle, and he will get met and brought down for about a 7-yard carry to set up a 3rd and 3. Can we stop them on this 3rd down? From our 25, it's a handoff to Tongue again to the outside. He has the 1st down and is finally going to get met and brought down at the 11. So the answer to that question was a resounding absolutely not. 1st and 10. And that's going to be a false start, so move it 5 yards back. Stern back in shotgun again now for a 1st and 15. They will give it to the running back one more time, but he is met and brought down by Jawan Hurst for just a 1-yard carry. That sets up a 5-wide set for the Commanders. Stern comes out as the only one in the backfield from the 15. He'll punt fake downfield. Now roll to the outside. He's under a lot of pressure, gets rid of it, and will miss his man, setting up a 3rd and very long. And he is once again going to come out as the only one in the backfield here. From the Bison 15, he'll drop back to pass. And now he's going to roll to the outside under a lot of pressure and getting sacked on the play by Hassan Reddick back to the 25-yard line. That would set up a 4th and 24. Now a 42-yard field goal is away, and they have a 3-0 lead. And now we will get to see the Bison starting quarterback Nick Samuel take the field. He started the season with a 5-touchdown performance. Last week didn't really play that well. Threw a couple touchdowns and a game-losing interception. So let's see how he rebounds today from his own 26-yard line. He will line up under center. Eli Craig is the running back, and that's where we're going on the first play of the game, and he's going to get met and brought down for just a couple yards, but Chase Young is injured. Obviously, we have no idea how serious that is, but now a 2nd and 8 from the 28. He'll take the snap out of shotgun, looking to pass, going downfield, and he misses Jared Bartow. Will we avoid a 3 and out here? A 3rd and 8 now from our own 28-yard line. He'll drop back to pass again, standing in the pocket. Now going over the middle, and this time he'll find his man. That's Marquise Brown to about the 50-yard line. However, just a 2-yard carry from Joe Mixon and a 1-yard carry from Eli Craig. It's now a 3rd and 7. From the 47, Samuel will drop back and look to convert through the air under pressure, and he's going to throw this one away. We will punt it back to Washington. And on that drive, the Commanders have managed to drive down inside the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 from the Bison 17. Stern will drop back. He's under pressure, throwing on the run, and that's going to get caught and brought down for a loss of 2 thanks to Reggie Bowe. Now the Commanders come out in an I formation at the 19-yard line. He'll take the snap. It's going to be a play fake to the running back. Now he's going to go to the end zone. He's got a man and a touchdown to Terry McLaurin as they will take a 10-point lead. On the Bison's next drive, we jump in on a 3rd and 2 to start the second quarter. Samuel is back in shotgun. He will take the snap. It's going to be a read option to the outside. Samuel, using his speed, has the first down and will keep this drive alive to about the 41. Now he lines up under center. Eli Craig is lined up at running back. We take the snap and we give it to Craig to go right up the middle. He's got some room to move and has the first down to the 49. On the next play, Joe Mixon has now checked in. We're back in shotgun. Samuel will drop back, and he's going quickly to the outside. Caught by Marquise Brown for the first down, and a lot more. He is gone. Touchdown, Oklahoma City. Will make this a 1-score game. I said that last year Nick Samuel threw for 6,000 yards. We all know that if you watch the series, but we never had a burner on the offense. We have one now, and it has been a massive addition. And now the Bison's defense has a chance to force a 3-and-out, a 3rd and 3. He'll take the snap, hand off to the running back, and he is buried in the backfield by John Marion. They will punt this one back to Oklahoma City. But on that drive, we would get into Washington's territory and then get called for holding. So now it's a 3rd and 20. Samuel out of shotgun will drop back. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Mixon, who outruns his blocker and will punt the ball right back to Washington on a 4th and 15. The Commanders now face a 3rd and 3 at the Bison 47, and that's going to be a false start, or maybe it's going to be a neutral zone infraction. We'll see here. It's going to be a neutral zone infraction, automatic first down. A 3-yard carry from Tongue on the next play would set up a 2nd and 7 from the 39-yard line. A quick throw to the outside will be caught, and he'll have the first down. Never mind, it gets taken away by Reggie Bowe. That goes down as an interception. I'm not 100% sure what happened. It looked like he made the catch. I feel like that should count as a fumble if anything, but it looks like Bowe just took it out of his hands. With 3:22 to go, the Bison's offense will take the field at their own 34-yard line. Samuel lines up under center. He will drop back to pass. A quick throw caught by Marquise Brown, who gets to the outside, and now Brown down the sideline, and Hollywood might be gone again, and he is. Touchdown, Oklahoma City. We will take the lead. I think Nick Samuel is having a lot of fun with a former Sooner on this offense. You know the crowd loves it, and we're getting to see a lot of his speed today. Following that, the defense would force a 3-and-out in simulation. So now we take over once again at our own 34-yard line. Out of pistol, a quick throw once again caught by Hollywood, and he will have about a 9-yard gain this time. That sets up a 2nd and 1 and takes us down to the 2-minute warning. From our own 43, Samuel with a quick throw to the outside, and that was going to fall incomplete. Try to get another one out to Hollywood. Now Joe Mixon will check into the game at running back for a 3rd and 1. We line up in shotgun. Samuel will drop back, a quick throw to the outside. That'll be caught by Hollywood, and he holds on this time. First down, Bison. 1:35 to play in the half. Joe Mixon is still lined up at running back. Samuel will still drop back to pass, though. Rolling to the outside, under pressure, getting sacked on the play by Chase Young, who was injured on the first play, but I guess he's okay. That brings up a 2nd and 18 with a minute to go in the half. Both teams do have all 3 timeouts. A quick throw out to Eli Craig on the outside, and he'll get met and brought down, setting up a 3rd and 12. We burn our first timeout, but now we'll come out under center. Craig is still the running back. Spurlock is lined up at fullback. Samuel will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Bartow, but it sets up a 4th and 3. And now starting the second half, we face a 3rd and 2 and a possible 3-and-out. From under center, we give it to Craig, who goes up the middle but won't have the first down, and we will end up punting this one away. The Commanders face a 3rd and 8 here, a chance to get off the field for the defense. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. Going to the outside, he'll find his man, and he will not have the first. That brings up a 4th and inches. But now Oklahoma City is staring at a possible 3-and-out yet again. It's a 3rd and 7 from our own 38. Out of shotgun, he'll drop back to pass. Rolling to the outside. Now he finally lets it go, and he's just throwing this one away, and we will once again punt. However, Washington has gotten themselves in an interesting situation. Thanks to a couple penalties, it's now a 3rd and 25. He's going to run a play action. If they convert this, I'll be sick. He's just going to throw it away, though, and they will once again punt it back to Oklahoma City. Apparently, both defenses came to play in the third quarter so far, but now a 3rd and inches from the Commanders' 41. Samuel is back in shotgun. Craig is the running back. It'll be a read option. Samuel to the outside, has the first down, and a lot more still going down the sideline. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. We don't get to see our quarterback scrambling ability a lot, but it's nice that he has it, and we're going to get to see it again for the second straight play as he takes off for a 7-yard scramble. Samuel all alone in the backfield will take the snap, a quick throw to the outside, caught by Bartow for the quick and easy first down to set up a 1st and goal. Nick Samuel back in shotgun again. Mixon was out of the backfield. He goes to the outside and finds Bartow again, this time down to the 4-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal, and I see nobody lined up over the slot receiver Adonis Pleasance near the bottom of your screen. Can we please go there? Never mind, they got into coverage, but he goes to the end zone and he finds Bartow for the 3rd play in a row, this time in the end zone. Now we head into the 4th quarter. Washington faces a 3rd and inches from their own 35. It's going to be a toss to the outside. It's caught by Tung, who gets to the edge, has the first down, and is brought down to the 38, keeping this drive alive. But then just a couple plays later, while I was trying to simulate more of the drive, Juwan Hurts comes away with a pick. So now both of our starting corners have gotten an interception, and we take over at the 19-yard line. Quarterback Nick Samuel comes out in a pistol set. Joe Mixon is the running back. It's a quick throw to the outside, caught by Hollywood. He's got an 8-yard gain to set up a 2nd and 2. Now we come out in a shotgun formation. Joe Mixon is the running back still. Then we give it to Mixon, who goes up the middle and won't find any space. That sets up a 3rd and 3. Nick Samuel comes out under center. Spurlock is lined up at fullback. Eli Craig is lined up at tailback. We're going to send him in motion. He takes the snap, and it's a fake to Craig. Now rolling to the outside. Samuel needing to find somewhere to go. He's going to take off. He has the first down and will dive down to the 3-yard line. Did he just pull a fake slide? That's definitely what that looked like, but the next 2 plays would be incomplete passes to Jose Roberts, our backup tight end. But now a 3rd and goal. Out of shotgun, going to the end zone, and he'll find Jared Bartow. Touchdown, Bison. We make it 28-10. On the following Commanders drive, it's a 3rd and 10 from the 49. He comes out in shotgun. With 7:12 to play, he'll drop back to pass, rolling to the outside under a lot of pressure, and he'll finally throw it away, but that leads to a 4th down, where they will most likely go for it. DeMarcus Lawrence was the one bringing the pressure, but now he comes out all alone in the backfield. Stern will drop back, looking to go downfield. He's going to let this one go, and that's going to fall incomplete, a turnover on downs. The Bison are facing a 3rd and 2 on this play. From the 41, he'll drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside will be caught by Marquise Brown, and this drive will continue. An incomplete pass and then a 5-yard pass to Braden Willis brings up a 3rd and 5 from the 25 now. He will drop back out of shotgun. He's going over the middle. He's got, I believe, Braden Willis down to the 7-yard line, setting up a 1st and goal. Obviously, this game is already really hard for Washington to even attempt to come back in, but a touchdown would really just seal the deal. Samuel back in shotgun, will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the end zone. He will find Braden Willis. Touchdown, Bison, and Samuel has thrown 5 touchdowns in a single game for the 2nd time this year. The Commanders would end up with a garbage time touchdown, so your final score is 35-17, but we improved to 2-1, and Samuel looked good today past the 1st quarter. The final stats on the day: Nick Samuel goes to 19 for 29, 267, and 5 passing touchdowns. On the ground, Eli Craig really couldn't do a whole lot, 47 yards on 13 carries. But receiving, Marquise Brown 7 for 169 and 2 scores. Jared Bartow 5 for 25 and 2 scores. Braden Willis 4 for 50 and a touchdown. Over on defense, Juwan Hurts, our starting corner, actually led the team in tackles, and tied for 2nd is Reggie Bowe. I don't like that 3 of our secondary players are leading the team in tackles. Kind of wish that was linebackers. But in sacks, we got 4 of them, 2 from Hassan Reddick, 1 from DJ Reader, and 1 from DeMarcus Lawrence. Interceptions, we got 1 from Reggie Bowe and 1 from Juwan Hurts. Now let's see how Steven Stern played at quarterback. He went 27 of 44, 252 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Emmett Tung, the rookie running back, ran for 60 yards on 19 carries. And receiving, Taj Booker 9 for 115 and a score, and Terry McLaurin 4 for 40 and a touchdown. Taj Booker had a really solid day, but I don't think I actually said his name a lot or even really saw the number 3, so I imagine a lot of his stuff came in simulation. For our next game here in week 4, we get to go back on the road and travel to Seattle to take on the 2-1 Seahawks, but we have a few things to take care of first. Like tight end Jose Roberts, who will actually be starting this week because Braden Willis got injured in weekly training, and Roberts is going to get +1 to break tackle, 2 to catching, 1 to juke move, jumping, medium route, run block finesse, and short route. We're approaching the end of the 1st quarter of the season. What more do you need to see out of Nick Samuel? We're going to go ahead and say build chemistry. The offense has looked really good at times, like we've thrown 5 touchdowns in 2 of the 3 games, but we also lost to Carolina in overtime. And that scenario wants us to beat the Seahawks and have 4 touchdowns, but taking a look at the Seahawks roster, they have Daniel Jones at quarterback at a 79 overall, backed up by Peyton Warner, a 77 overall with a player tag of QB of the future and a day 1 starter. I'm kind of curious if Warner will end up being the starter instead of Daniel Jones. I've seen that kind of stuff happen before. At running back is a 95 overall in Kenneth Walker. Wide receiver is a 94 DK Metcalf, an 80 overall in A.T. Perry. That is a former Oklahoma City Bison. And John Mechie is a 78. At tight end, they have a 72 overall, backed up by a 72 overall. Left tackle is an 86. Left guard is a 67. Center is a 73. Right guard is a 79. And right tackle is an 84. Now, jumping over to the defensive side of the ball, they have a 75 overall left end. At right end is a 76 overall Carl Lawson. Defensive tackle is a 79 and Milton Williams. Outside linebacker is a 70. Middle linebacker is a 77 and another 77. Right outside linebacker is a 66 overall. And then at corner, they have a 90 overall in Devon Witherspoon and an 87 in Tariq Woolen. At free safety is a 75, and strong safety is an 87 overall Jamal Adams, who in real life actually just got cut. One more thing before we jump into this game is we do have some weekly awards. This only shows up if you actually won the award, and Nick Samuel and Hassan Reddick both took home the NFC Offensive and Defensive Players of the Week. The Seahawks would get the ball first, and as I thought, Peyton Warner is actually the starting quarterback. So now on a 3rd and 1, a possible 3 and out, they give it to Kenneth Walker right up the middle, and he will keep this drive alive. However, a couple plays later, a holding penalty moves it back to be a 3rd and 15 now for Seattle. From their own 32-yard line, Warner out of shotgun, will drop back. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Walker, who gets to the edge, and he'll get met and brought down. They will end up punting this one away. The Bisons offense will take over at their own 20-yard line. Samuel's out in shotgun. Eli Craig is the running back. And it's going to be a play fake. Going deep over the middle, he's got Adonis Pleasance on the first play of the drive for a 21-yard reception. We really have not seen a lot of Adonis Pleasance this season. He got pretty involved in the second game, but he was not really involved at all in the last game. Now a handoff to Eli Craig up the middle will get us a gain of about 3 yards. It sets up a 2nd and 7. Now Joe Mixon has checked in at running back. From the 45-yard line, we will give it to Mixon, who gets to the outside, and he'll get met and brought down, setting up a 3rd and 4 for the Bisons offense. Nick Samuel back in shotgun. Eli Craig is the running back here. He will drop back to pass. A quick throw downfield will be caught by Jose Roberts, the backup tight end, who is filling in for Braden Willis, but he has the first to the 37 for a 15-yard play. Just another 3-yard run from Eli Craig on the next play brings up a 2nd and 7. Now from under center, Samuel with a quick throw to the outside, caught by Bartow, who cuts up the sideline. He's brought down to the 17. Seabury tries to go on this one. He will drop back to pass. A quick throw caught by Bartow. That's not going to be much, though. Only a gain of 4. Now Samuel lines up under center. Eli Craig is still the running back here. He will drop back to pass again, though. And Samuel going downfield towards the end zone. That's going to be incomplete, but there is a flag. He was intending that for Roberts. And it's going to be pass interference on the defense, moving us down to about the 1-yard line. And it was called on Jamal Adams. Now Samuel lines up under center. Eli Craig is the running back here. He will take the snap. We give it to Craig, and he walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma City. Another penalty on this drive would move it back to a 3rd and 17. Now he goes to the outside in the screen, and Kenneth Walker is going nowhere. They will once again punt it away. But now Oklahoma City is staring at a 3rd and 5, a possible 3 and out of their own. And a 5-wide set. He will drop back. He's going to fire over the middle, and Adonis Pleasance was not there, and we will punt it back to Seattle. We are now in the second quarter for their next drive, a 3rd and 1 from their own 48. He comes back in pistol. Warner will take the snap, hand off to Walker right up the middle with a lot of room to run, and he'll finally get chased down and brought down to the 34. On the next play, he lines up in shotgun. Walker is still the running back, but Warner will look to pass here. He's going to fire this one downfield to a wide open DK Metcalf. He's brought down to the 12-yard line, now inside the red zone. Seattle looking to tie this game up. He lines up under center. Walker is still the running back. He'll take the snap and they give it to Walker right up the middle. He'll go to the outside and get met and brought down for a 6-yard carry. I believe this is a goal line formation from the 6-yard line on 2nd and 4. And they're going to give it to Kenneth Walker right up the middle, and he will find some space and end up close to the marker. They give him the first down to the 1-yard line. It's a 1st and goal. Another goal line set now. He lines up under center. That is not Kenneth Walker in a running back, though. They give it to the backup, and he will walk into the end zone. That is going to be Khalil Briggs tying this game up. On the Bison's next drive, though, they have managed to drive deep into Seattle territory. It's a 1st and 10 from the 13. He's back in shotgun. Craig out of the backfield, but Samuel will look to pass, and that's going to fall incomplete. A 2nd and 10. Jose Roberts is not near as fast as Braden Willis. That may be throwing Nick Samuel off. Now on 2nd down from under center, we'll give it to Craig, who is blown up immediately to set up a 3rd and 13. That brings up a shotgun formation for Oklahoma City. Joe Mixon is lined up at running back. From the 15-yard line, he'll drop back to pass. He's firing this one to the end zone. He finds Marquise Brown. Touchdown, Bison. The defense would then force a 3-and-out in simulation, but now it's a 3rd and 8 for the Bison on their next drive. From their own 36, Samuel will drop back to pass. Under quick pressure and getting sacked on the play. It looks like they blitzed a DB. Now jumping into the Seahawks' next drive, it's a 3rd and 7. From their own 47, with 45 seconds to go here in the half. It's a quick throw downfield. That's going to be incomplete, but I'm pretty sure that's also going to be pass interference on the Bison this time, and that's exactly what it is. Reggie Bowe definitely got there a little bit early. Now 44 seconds to go. They have 2 timeouts at the Bison's 45. Warner back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass. He's going to lob this one downfield to an open DK Metcalf down the sideline. Finally brought down to the 7-yard line. They burn their 2nd timeout, but it sets up a 1st and goal. Warner back in shotgun. Walker is the running back. He'll take the snap and look to pass. Rolling to the outside under quick pressure, and he will end up throwing this one away. Now 33 seconds to go here in the half for a 2nd and goal. He'll take the snap and looks to pass again. Going downfield, he finds his man. Touchdown, Seattle. They will tie this one up right before halftime. I tried to simulate to the end of the half, and I really got to see if this is exactly what happened. 1st and 10, knocked away by Jamal Adams. 2nd and 10, past Eli Craig for 6 yards. Nick Samuel threw it away on 3rd and 4. And then on 4th and 4, it got knocked away, and there's 1 second to go. They have the ball at the 31-yard line. They're going to get a chance to kick a field goal. Why did we go for it? I cannot believe this has happened. They now get a 48-yard field goal try. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and this one will be good. They'll take a 3-point lead into halftime. The Bison would get the ball to start the second half, though. It's a 3rd and 8 at the Seattle 38. Samuel's back in shotgun. Mixon is the running back. Samuel will look to pass. He steps up, and he's going to throw on the run deep downfield, and that one will be incomplete. Intended that one for Jared Bartow. So now we will send out Harrison Butker for about a 54 or a 55-yard field goal. The kick is away, and this one will be good. We have tied this game up at 17. The Seahawks now looking at a 3rd and 7 at the Bison 41. Warner lines up under center. He will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside will be caught by DK Metcalf for the 1st down to the 31. A 5-yard pass and an incomplete pass sets up a 3rd and 5 for Seattle from the Bison 27. Warner is back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and looks to pass again. He's going to be under pressure, throws on the run, finds his man, but he gets buried by Devon Woodbury, and it sets up a 4th and 1. And the Seahawks are going to be aggressive. They are lined up to go for it in an I formation from the Bison 23. They'll hand this to Kenneth Walker, who will have the 1st down and get brought down inside the 20-yard line. A couple more runs from Kenneth Walker. It's now a 3rd and 5 from the Bison 13. He'll drop back to the pass. He's under pressure. He's getting sacked. He fumbles the ball. And how in the hell do we not recover that one, guys? Come on. Hassan Reddick's going to get credit for the sack here, but I really want to know how DeMarcus Lawrence was not able to dive on top of that ball. It sets up a 4th and 18. A massive missed opportunity for a turnover there, and now they have a 43-yard field goal attempt to try to take the lead. The kick is away, and it is good. The Bisons now down by 3 as we start the final quarter of this game. Face a 3rd and 3. With a 5-wide set, Samuel will look to pass. A quick throw downfield caught by Adonis Pleasance. That will keep the drive alive to the 49. Now Samuel lines up under center. It looks like Lyle Yarbrough is now checked into the game here. We will give it to Yarbrough to the outside. That blocking completely failed, and he gets nothing. Now on a 2nd and 10. He comes back in shotgun. Joe Mixon is now in at running back here. And it looks like we're going to give it to Mixon to the outside. Once again, the blocking doesn't set up, and that's going to be a loss in the backfield. A 3rd and 13 coming up. Can quarterback Nick Samuel keep this drive moving? From his own 46-yard line, he's the only one in the backfield with a 5-wide set. Under quick pressure, he breaks away from the sack and finally just has to throw that one away. They got back there incredibly fast. Seattle is now eating away a decent amount of clock on their next drive. It's a 3rd and 7 from the Bison 38. Warner will drop back, rolling to the outside. He's going to be under pressure. He will throw it away. No flags down. I really thought they might get us for roughing the passer again. Instead of kicking a long field goal, they would punt it away, and we take over at the 13-yard line with 6:19 to go. Samuel back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. He's going to go deep on the very first play of the drive, and he finds Marquise Brown all the way to the 50-yard line. Well, that's one hell of a way to start this drive. Under 6 minutes to play now. Out of shotgun, we'll give it to Lyle Yarbrough up the middle, and he'll get met and brought down for a 5-yard carry. Now Joe Mixon checks into the game on a 2nd and 5. From the Seahawks 45-yard line, we give it to Mixon to go to the outside. The blocking doesn't set up, and he's brought down for a loss of 1. That sets up a 3rd and 6. He's back in shotgun here. From about the 45-yard line, looking to keep this drive alive, Samuel takes the snap, rolls to the outside, and he's just going to throw this one away. And we are going to trust our defense to get us the ball back as we send out Barry Pugh and the rest of the punt team. It is sent deep, and this one is going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Well, I accidentally screwed up massively and simulated a good chunk of the drive. We did not manage to actually get the ball back, though. With 2:08 to play, they hand off to Kenneth Walker to the outside. Now Walker down the sideline will get forced out inside the 5-yard line with 2:02 to play. Yeah, I cannot believe I accidentally simulated a good chunk of the drive, but ultimately we don't get the ball back, and now we are in a really bad spot here. On a 1st and goal, he takes the snap, rolls to the outside, and will throw this one away, and that uses the 2-minute warning. Now a 2nd and goal. With 1:57 left, we do have 1 timeout remaining. He lines up under center, hands off to Kenneth Walker to the outside. He'll get met and brought down. We burn our final timeout. Now a 3rd and goal. He lines up under center again. Kenneth Walker is still the running back. 1:53 to play. It's a toss to the outside, and Walker uses his speed but won't get into the end zone thanks to Lloyd Tiller, the rookie, and Darnell Waters. But they are going to go for it all here. A 4th and goal in a shotgun formation. He takes the snap, a quick throw to the end zone. It's knocked out of his hands, and now we have a chance to win the game. All right, Nick Samuel, it is up to you. From the 1-yard line with 1:08 to play, out of shotgun, he'll take the snap, under pressure, throws on the run, caught by Joe Mixon, and he'll get brought down about the 3-yard line. He was not able to get out of bounds, though, so the clock runs down. About 42 seconds to play. Samuel out of shotgun will drop back to pass. He steps up, throws over the middle, caught by Pleasance. He's got the 1st down, but we are burning a lot of clock here. Now we're down to about 25 seconds. We have no timeouts. Remember that. Samuel back in shotgun will drop back to pass again. He's dancing around the pocket. He's under pressure, and finally will throw it away. We have 16 seconds left. I'm not going to lie, this is looking very, very unlikely, but I trust our quarterback. From the 14-yard line, Samuel back in shotgun. We'll run a play action to, I believe, Yarbrough. The blitzer doesn't actually finish the blitz here, and now he's going to throw it away again with 9 seconds to play. It looked like someone came in on a blitz on the last play and was going to kill him, but then backed off. But now a 3rd and 10. Samuel dropping back. He's under pressure. He's going to get sacked on the play, and we are going to lose this game. Well, the offense could not get it done today. Final score is 17-20. Last year, we only lost 2 games the entire year. 1 game to Carolina and then the Super Bowl. This year, we are off to a 2-2 start and losing to a 78 overall quarterback or whatever the hell that guy was. The final stats for today, Nick Samuel goes 18 for 28, 236 yards and a single passing touchdown. Eli Craig apparently got injured at some point. I figured that we stopped seeing him at one point in the game, but he got 9 carries for 20 yards and a score. Receiving, Marquise Brown 5 for 74 and a touchdown. Jose Roberts filled in okay, 4 for 43. Adonis Pleasance got 4 for 63. You got to think not having Braden Willis may have really affected this offense. Darnell Waters led the team in tackles with a total of 16 today, which is just insane. We only got 1 sack, that was from Hassan Reddick, and we got no interceptions. Now let's see how the Seattle quarterback played. He went 23 of 33 for 223 and a score, but Kenneth Walker was a monster today, 158 yards, never found the end zone, but Khalil Briggs did find the end zone on his lone carry. DK Metcalf 7 for 118, no scores. The only one to catch a touchdown was Will Disley. And the other thing that really sucks about this game is we had that weird possession right before halftime where we turned it over on downs and gave them 1 second to kick a field goal, and that ends up being the difference in this game. Now, I'm not saying it is time to panic for this team. We are 2-2 on the season. The Panthers just lost their first game on the year, and the Falcons are also 3-1. So we're only 1 game out of leading the division, but we definitely need to figure something out on offense and figure out why we cannot be consistent.